Hello, this is Professor Afrikadzata Deku speaking to you from Spartanburg, South Carolina, USA, and I'm here to share with you the story of an eagle which has been turned into a non-eagle or has been de-eaglenized or chickenized eagle without his knowledge. And one way of doing that is to impose on the eagles uh, alien concept of democracy. That is democracy that enable programs the eagle to practice or to practice democracy in foreign languages, in chicken languages, rather than in eagle languages. So in that way, they are able to control the eagle turn into chicken. So the title of this one is Eagle with Chicken Democracies. Chicken democracy for children is an excellent thing as eagle democracy for eagle. If you are a chicken and you are practicing chicken democracy, that is fine. But if you are an eagle and you are practicing chicken democracy, that is death to your eagle democracy. But chicken democracies for eagles are a recipe for perpetual eagle chaos born on the altar of confusion. For eagle democracy, for eagle democracy for eagle is not and can never be the democracy of the few, but the few and for the few. But eagle democracy for eagles means the eagle democracy of all eagles, by all eagles, and for all eagles. This means in eagle democracy, it is the eagles who are the creators, the directors, the controllers, the masters, and the beneficiaries of their own eagle democracy. It is not made abroad democracies financed by foreign powers to promote their foreign systems. Eagle democracy is not alien, foreign, and anti-eagle democracy that exists solely for the destruction of the eagle democracy and power. Eagle democracy is made not in foreign but eagle language, practiced not in alien but eagle environment, eagle world, eagle institution, and system that promote eagle democracy in all its totality, purity, might, and glory. Eagle democracy for eagle is therefore the knowledge, recovery, affirmation, and use of the eagle rights of all eagles to live and benefit from the limitless power of their eagle democracy in freedom, dignity, and peace. But to avoid this, the chicken farmer succeeds in getting his eagle to accept and believe in the lie that democracy is democracy only when it is foreign-based and foreign-oriented. As far as his chickenized eagles are concerned, there is nothing like eagle democracy for them to recover, develop, promote, and practice. This makes them to accept the lie that the only democracy that is good for them is not their own eagle democracy, but chicken democracies to their own eagle democracy. And the more they prefer chicken democracies to their own eagle democracy, the more lost they become as eagles. And the more dependent, enslaved, confused, and powerless they turn themselves into for the use and profit of their chicken farmer. In this way, the chicken farmer is able to rob his eagles of the eagle pride, eagle dignity, eagle freedom of his eagles that makes them easy prey to his greed and control. And as long as his eagles continue to love and practice to their doomed chicken democracies and hate to death their own eagle democracy, they will continue to dig their own graves for the benefits of others. Hence, to the chicken farmer, it is a life and death matter for him to keep his eagles under his perpetual control with false democracies for them. And the only eagle way for all eagles to set themselves free from the genocide of becoming slaves and addicted to alien chicken democracy is to recover, develop, and practice their own eagle-based and eagle-oriented democracy for the benefit of all eagles. A case in point is you go to the continent of Africa now, everybody is practicing democracy not in African language or African languages, but in French, in British, in Spanish, in Portuguese, and speaking to one another in foreign languages rather than in our own continental African language that we are told does not exist, that we can't create, that we are too, we are not smart enough to create, even though we invented the world first language. Yeah, so you can't practice democracy in somebody else's language. If you go to France now, you ask them to practice democracy in English, or go to Britain and tell them to practice democracy in French, or come to US America and ask them to practice democracy in Spanish, and they will tell you they will tell you you are crazy. But they can come to Africa and tell us to practice democracy in their foreign languages, and they're following. Nobody would dare say anything. They are always busy begging for their crowns, and we don't want to rock the boat of not getting their crown, where we are the owners of the richest continent on earth to reclaim. So this is the situation we have to resolve as soon as possible. Thank you very much.